Hi, I'm Linda from Barlates Body Blitz. Welcome to Pilates, mat, lower and abs. For today's workout, all you will need is an exercise mat, and I'm using a squishy playground ball, bar ball, Pilates ball, anything that you can push in on. So a rolled up towel or a small sofa cushion is fine too. If you want to advance these exercises even more, put on some light ankle weights or wear a resistance loop just above your knees, but I'll be demonstrating without. Right, we're going to get straight into it. I want you to sit really nice and upright, pull your belly button into your spine, your back is flat. We're going to hold our ball in a diamond shape, and we're just going to be squeezing in with the palms of our hands. Your legs are approximately hip width apart, and you're going to turn your knees out so that you're going to lead this move with your inner thighs. Then just start raising up, and every time you raise, squeeze on the ball. I really want you to squeeze as hard as you can, changing the shape of that ball. Thinking about squeezing from your chest. So it's not just your hands, but you should feel a contraction in your pectoral muscles. As you bring your legs up, really try to point your legs so your toes are nice and pointed, your legs are really straight behind the knee, and you're bringing it up, leading with that inner thigh, okay? So we're trying to bring it up quite high. You will feel a little bit of hip flexor, that's okay. As you get stronger, you're going to be able to take the hip flexor out of it more and more and feel it in those inner thigh muscles. Up, you're going to feel your quads, the front of the thigh as well. That's good. Contract everything. Up, up, up. So you're squeezing every time you raise. Tummies are in, neck is nice and long. Go for 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we're going to bring it across and down. Across and down. So you're leading with the heel and you're bringing your leg across the other leg, all the way across, keeping that inner thigh facing the ceiling. Across and down, across and down. Keep squeezing. Are your arms feeling this yet? Push your shoulders down in opposition to those arms, okay? So push down, don't hunch your shoulders. Blow out every time you cross. Across and down, across and down. Keep going, across, squeeze, squeeze. You should be pushing your inner thighs together as you make that crossing action. Go for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we're going to start coming out, 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 in, okay? So we're going to lift and we're going to move our leg out, 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 so it's wider than in, in. Again, out, 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 in. If your arms are starting to hurt, you can bring them down a little bit lower, out, so you're coming wider and then you're coming narrower, in. Turn your feet out, 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 then in. Definitely quad work here as well. Out, out, in. Let's do 2 more sets. Out, 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 and in. Keep your belly button in. Back is straight. Last time for the in. Awesome job. We're just going to do some abs while we're in this position. So you know I love my diamond shape abs. We're going to continue with that inner thigh focus. We're going to use the ball, come back. So I want you to breathe in through your nose, breathe out, and then push your belly button in so hard that it's making a C curve. Bring your chest over, and we're just going to use that ball in that same diamond shape and bring our feet in and down, in and down. So you're coming slightly back, and then you're contracting everything together. You're holding the contraction on the ball, and if you can, touch your ball to your heels each time without extending your arms, okay? Blow out, squeeze, squeeze. Definitely hip flexor death here, right? Squeeze. Go for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax for a second. Sit upright. You might even want to straighten your legs, straighten your back. Breathe in. Come back into that position. And we're just advancing this slightly. So with your arms in diamond again, all the way back. Breathe in. It's a really C curve here. And we're going to come up, extend, in, and back. Up, extend, in, and back. Blow out, hold it, in. Are you contracting on that ball? You should be coming up to the point where your knees and elbows are meeting. Extend, in, and down. Up, extend, in, and down. Squeeze everything, in, and down. 3 more. Up, extend, in. 2. Really starting to feel this in a big way. This is the last one. Up, extend, in, and down. Nice job. We're coming onto our side. We're going to put the ball in between our legs. You're going to stack your hips. Really hold your tummy in here. Make sure your shoulder is above your elbow and you're pushing out so you're not slouching like this. Push out. Your hand can be in front. We're going to start raising both legs and just squeezing in. So you are squeezing down with the top leg, up with the bottom leg. It's both coming in, 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 in. You need to keep the bottom leg off the mat. Don't turn your hip up to the ceiling. Try to stay really nice and upright in your upper body. And the only thing that's moving here is those legs. You can feel this as well in your muffin top oblique area here because we're trying to stay upright. If that is too much, you can lie all the way down and put your head in your hand. Okay, that's another option. A few more like this, and then we're going to turn onto our butt, bend the back leg, and we're just going to push in with this bottom leg. I'll show you what I mean in a second. Lots of reps, really burning out those inner thighs from the get-go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You'll notice 2 squeezes is 1, okay? So that's the count. So come down onto your elbows if you need to take a break from those hip flexors. Otherwise, stay up. We're going to push in. So the back leg is bent. Once again, both legs are pushing in, 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 in. Are you squeezing that ball hard? This is all about the contraction. I want you to be coming in and tiny bit out each time. It's more focused on the in, okay? That's where the magic is happening in those inner thighs. In, 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 in. Don't slouch in your shoulders. We're doing a few more like this, and then we're going to combine those 2 exercises and do 4 of each. Squeeze, squeeze. Keep breathing. Are you feeling this inner thigh yet, especially? Go for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, come back over and go for 4, 3, 2, 1. Quickly shift. 4, 3, 2, 1. Again, 4, 3, 2, 1. Use your abs to help you. 3, 2, 1. The legs stay stick straight. 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1. Remember, both legs are pushing in at the same time. 4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2. You can keep your hand at the back if it helps. This back leg is pushing in as well. 1, 4, 3, 2, 1. 4 more sets. 1 and 1 and 2 and 2 and 3 and 3 and 4, and 4. Awesome job. Take that out. We want to just stretch it over for a second. Deep breath in and push over, stretching out that side body. And we're going to go straight into the other side because we don't want those inner thighs to get cold, do we? They're nice and warm. They'll perform better when they're warm. Find a comfortable spot. Again, line yourself up. Is your belly button pulled in? Are your hips stacked? Is your shoulder above your elbow? Is your neck long? Raise that bottom leg. There's a gap there and push in. Both knees are facing to the front. And you're really trying to stay upright here to feel this oblique area. And push, push. If this is really just too much for you, you can drop the bottom leg and just push down with the top leg. But I want you to try and do a few where both legs are pushing in, okay? Because that's where the work is. And if the ball is in the wrong position and it's hurting you, you can move it further up, you can move it further down, you choose. And as I said, you can come down like this. That's another option. Keep going. Keep breathing. Think of the beautiful thighs this is going to give you. You really need to work. You need to go past your comfort point by at least 10 reps, if not 20. Otherwise, you're not going to shape those thighs. Go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job. So now we're rolling, and you can come down like this, or you can come up and squeeze. So if you're up like this, roll your shoulders back, don't hunch, and even think about putting some weight into that hand so you're using your triceps here, okay? Hold your tummy in really nice and tight. Keep breathing, and you're pushing in with both legs. The front leg is stick straight, okay? Your toe is pointed. If your foot is cramping, you can make like a Barbie foot. That's another option. Doesn't matter so much as long as behind the knee is totally straight. Push, push. Push, push. Both legs pushing. That ball is changing into an oval shape every single time. Remember, it's a focus on the in, 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 in. You're not focusing on the out. You're in and then a tiny out. We're doing a few more like this, and we're putting them together. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So roll over 4 of each. Get your alignment right first. 1, 2, 3, 4. Roll it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Roll it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Remember, both legs are pushing. 2, 3, 4. Roll it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Don't slack off. 3, 4. Push hard. 3, 4. Tummy's in, neck is long. 3, 4. Do not slouch. 2, 3, 4. The best way not to slouch is to really hold your tummy in. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3 sets. 1, 2, 3, 4. And in. 2, 3, 4. This is 2, 2, 3, 4. And in. 2, 3, 4. This is 3, 2, 3, 4. And in. 2, 3, 4. And last set. 2, 3, 4. And in. 2, 3, 4. Nice job. Okay, we're coming all the way down. We're going to do some abs here with our ball. These abs are for our lower belly. We're going to bring our legs up in the air. Make sure your ball is in that nice meaty area. Squeeze in. You can turn out your legs here if you want. That's going to give you a little bit more inner thigh action. Squeeze on that ball, and we're going to come down, tap our toes, and up. down, tap our toes, and up. If you want to engage your upper abs as well, you can put your hands by your ears. Do not pull on your neck and just slightly lift your shoulders up. So you're down and you're trying to tap a little bit further away from your glutes. Keep that squeeze. It's a tiny tap and an up. Tiny tap and an up. You're pushing your belly button down, which means that there is no gap here, okay? If your back is arching like this, that's not good. You want to blow the air out, tuck your hips slightly so that you're really focusing on keeping your back into the mat. The further you put your feet away from your glutes, the harder it will be to keep your back down. So if you need to put them right here, right close to your glutes, then I'd rather you do that and get your form right. Let's go for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we're going to add something in. We're going to come up, come halfway, come out, come in, come down. Come up, come halfway, it's out, in, and down. Come up, bend halfway, all the way out, in, and down. Come up, bend halfway, in, and down. If you can't straighten your legs all the way here, then keep them bent and down. Up, remember, back into the mat, in, and tap lightly. Up, come halfway, out, in, and down. Up, come halfway, out, in, and down. Remember, you can have your hands down like this. You don't need to have your head up. Up, come halfway, in, and down. Up, come halfway, out, in, and down. The closer you have your legs to the ground here, the harder this move will be, okay? So if you keep it all the way up here, for example, it's going to be easier. Up, come halfway, come all the way down if you're advanced. Ready? Come all the way down, touch, and down. Up halfway, all the way down, middle, and down. Up halfway, all the way down, middle, and down. Let's go for 3. Keep breathing. This is 2. And this is the last one. Up and down. Okay, so guess what? We're doing one last little squeezy, and then we're going to come down. So just both legs turned out, ball in the middle here. You can put your hands behind here and lift up and squeeze in. Squeeze in. This is the last of the inner thighs. We're saying goodbye, so we're going to go out with a bang. Remember, belly button pushed into the spine. If you want to stay down here, stay down here. Focus on those inner thighs one last time, burning it out. Press in as hard as you can and just keep breathing. We're going to do lots of reps. We really want to feel this. Are we feeling anything yet? If not, put the ball lower. You'll feel it a bit more if it's lower. Keep going. Keep going. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Just breathe through it. It's only lactic acid. You can do this. Reshaping those inner thighs. A few more like this. Legs are really straight here, still turned out, pushing in with those inner thighs. Go for 8, 7, slow count, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Okay, we're going to lose that ball and we're going to roll ourselves up. Now, we're going to start working on outer thighs. So, come into a tabletop position and we're going to start with our hands underneath our shoulders. We're going to pull our tummy in really nice and flat. We're going to keep it back flat here. Don't arch or curve your spine. We're going to keep our neck in alignment with the spine. We're going to extend the front leg. From here, keeping your kneecap down to the floor, we're going to come up and across, tap across your other leg, then up, out, down, up. It's across, down, out, down, up. So as you come across, down, really squeeze those inner thighs together. And here, keep your outer thigh to the ceiling. So it's outer thigh here, glutes and inner thigh there. Up, down. Breathe through it. Up, down. I want your leg high here, okay? So on the side, you're going to be feeling your waistline as well. That is a bit of bonus. We want to multitask because we know that's the best way to burn more calories and to maximize our results in a short workout. So keep going. Focus on every muscle. Focus on your abs. Focus on your glutes. Focus on your inner thighs. Focus on your outer thighs. This is large range of motion. Your supporting leg will be feeling this, I know. Go for 3, 2, and last one. Up. Okay, come down for a second. Ouch, ouch, I know it hurts. Deep breath in. We're coming back up. Now something similar but not the same. Tabletop position. Leg is bent. We're coming across. We're coming out and we're kicking. Then we're coming back to vertical, all the way across and up, out and kick. Down and up, out. Down and up, out. Once you see this, do not look at me. Look down at your mat and focus on squeezing your glutes. Focus on trying to get your weight into the front arm rather than keeping it all on that supporting leg, because that supporting leg is burning big time. I know it. Try to focus on the other leg. Squeeze, extend. If this is too tough, come down here. This will help take a little bit of oblique action out of it. Out. But if you want to advance it, keep it up. Breathe and down and go for 6. Out. 5, do not drop your leg. 4, out. 3, out. 2, out. And last one, out. Ah, that glute. Guess what? One last exercise on this side and then we're switching. Okay, come back into that all fours position. What we're going to do is keep your back foot down, up with the leg, come forward so that your weight is now in the heel, and then kick the other leg up. So it's down, forward, up. Down with a flat foot, kick it up, heel, squeeze it up. You're trying to get a larger range of motion here. You're trying to get as high as you can to really squeeze those glutes. Do it slow and controlled. Once you have it, then don't look at me, look in front of you. And if you're finding this too tough, you can get some yoga blocks. Whoops, I'm kicking my tree. Or you can get some dumbbells and turn them up on their ends to elevate your hands a bit more, because it is a flexibility issue here, okay? If you're not fully flexible, you may not be able to keep your hands on the ground. That's okay. Keep breathing out as you raise. Are you squeezing both glutes? Squeeze here and squeeze here. Let's go for 4 and 4. Weight is in the heel of the front leg. And 3, 2, and 2, 1, and 1. Awesome job. Just sit back. Deep breaths here. And we're going to the other side. Is your heart rate up? I know this is a mat workout, but I'm feeling this big time. My heart rate is high. So, remember how we started? Leg extended. Squeeze the glute as you come up, and then all the way across, down, up. All the way across, down, up. So you're squeezing your inner thighs together there, then leading with your outer thigh here. Across, down, up. Deep breaths, down, up. Across, down, up. Once you have it, look in front of your mat. Don't keep looking at me, and try to focus on keeping your leg high. Squeeze those obliques here. Squeeze that waistline. That's what's going to get rid of that muffin top that's trying to hang over the pants. Here at Barlates, we are actively targeting the muffin top. We're not going to give it any grounds to stay there, okay? So keep going. We have to do more reps to challenge ourselves and strengthen every muscle in that body. Keep your leg high. Don't let it drop. That other leg, I know it's really feeling it. Remember, you can come down here. This is going to help a little bit, not a lot. Let's go for 5. Across all the way. 4. Across. 3. Across. 2. Keep your leg up. And 1. Across. Okay, quick break. Right, we're coming back up. We're doing those bent leg ones. Ready? Line yourself up again. Tummy's in, back is flat. Push out of your shoulder blades. Come up, squeeze that glute. Come across and kick. Across, up, and kick. The up here is crucial. Okay, up here, squeeze the glute, then kick. Squeeze, come around and kick. Down, up, and kick. Once again, oblique action here. Right here, squeeze your rib cage to your hips. Use every opportunity to work the waistline. Blow out as you kick. Really shaping here, feeling so many muscles that I never thought I had, especially on that supporting leg. Squeeze your inner thighs. Really think about every single muscle that you're using here. Your arms are getting worked too. Go for 6, 5, 4, 3, ouch, 2, and 1. Nice job. Come back for a second. Guess what? We've got that exercise where we're swinging our leg back and then stepping up and doing that other glute raise. Yes, we are. Come into tabletop. Your straight leg glute raise. Come through. Weight is in the heels and up. If you can't keep your hands on the mat here, but you want to come up like this, that's actually even more of a challenge. It's a full-on balance challenge. And it means that you don't need quite as much flexibility. But if you want to stay down here, the good news is you're working your hamstrings more because you're keeping your leg more bent. So you're feeling your hamstring. Weight is in the heel. Here, feel your hamstring as you kick up. Look straight ahead once you've got it and just focus on those glute raises. Glute raise. Are you focusing on that? As high as you can. It's up as high as you can. Up as high as you can. Squeeze it and squeeze it. Are you feeling this yet? Squeeze. Yes, yes. Little bit of glute work. Never hurt anyone. The more reps, the more you're going to shape a nice round butt. Okay? Non-surgical butt lift. Here we come. Keep going. You have to keep going past your comfort zone. If you don't challenge yourself with each workout, you will not change. 6. Up. 5. Up. 4. up, 3, up, 2, up, and 1, up. Nice job. Sit back. Guess what? One teensy tiny ab segment. Then we're done with this. So that got my heart rate up. Did it get your heart rate up? I hope so. You need to be doing some dynamic mat workouts, which will not only sculpt your body, but will also burn some fat because we're going fast. We're doing high reps. We've got it all happening. Okay. Belly button pulled in. Tilt those hips so that your back is flat into the mat. If you want to keep your hands by your ears and lift your shoulders, you can. We're doing bicycles. Good old bicycles. Extend long. It's like you're riding a bike. So because we're extending and bringing our extended leg all the way down like this, you are going to be feeling your lower abs. Just keep breathing and extend. This actually feels good for the legs, getting rid of some of that lactic acid. And we're going to start with a crunch. So choose a leg, either the front leg or the back leg. And every time the knee comes towards you, you're going to crunch. So I've got the back leg, blow out and crunch. All the way in. Don't pull on your head. You're thinking upper abs to lower abs, crunching from the middle. A few more like this and we're switching to the front leg. Let's go for 4, 3, 2, 1. Tiny break because I know that was tough. Breathe in. Breathe out, tuck your hips again, belly button in, head is up, start with the legs. Now whichever leg you didn't do, we're going to crunch up as that knee comes in. Ready, and so I'm doing the front leg now. We're crunching our uppers up. We're really feeling that, every part of the abs. If this is too hard, just do the uppers or just do the lowers or keep your legs in a smaller bicycle like this, okay? You can do that. Tiny little bicycle and maybe just here, okay? Or you might even just want to hold your legs up and here. But if you can, a few more extensions. Keep going. Go for 3, 2, 1, and guess what? We are done. Did you feel that? Just bring your knees in, relax through that back. You can rock side to side. We felt quite a lot in our glutes because of all of those. You would have felt quite a lot of work in your obliques because of all of those side kicks that really targeted that area. So bring your knees together and drop them to the front. They don't have to come all the way down if you can only be here. Wherever you feel this really stretching, try to keep your shoulders on the mat. Your other hand is just extended to the back, and we're just going to lay here for a bit. If you want to extend your top leg, you can. Really just trying to stretch out all the way around that waistline into the back. That feels really nice. And then we're going to come back to the center and just do it the other way. Okay, so one side might be more flexible than the other. You can extend that top leg. Just keep your shoulders down, and it doesn't matter how low your legs go. Okay, just so that you feel that stretch all the way down the waistline. Now come back to center, and we're just going to stretch the front leg. So when we did those step ups and even those leg raises, we would have done a little bit of hamstring work. So we always like to stretch out the back of the leg. And then to stretch the inner thigh, we're going to hold on to the inside and just bring it to the front. If you want to push against the other side, bring it down as far as you feel comfortable. You can pull in towards you as well and push down at the same time. So you're stretching your inner thigh and the back of the leg at the same time. Ah, that feels good. And then just cross that leg over, and we're just going to push away with this hand and bring our other leg in so that we're opening up and you're feeling your glutes stretching down here. And now we're going to put this leg down and straighten the other leg. You can put it all the way down or bend it, doesn't really matter. Focusing on trying to get that straight and then pulling it in. If you can only get it part of the way in, like here, doesn't matter as long as you feel that stretch. Hold on wherever you want to. You can even hold on your calf or your thigh. Then we're going to grab the inside, and I've got my tree here, so I'm going to have to go past my tree. Open out, push down, and pull in. So you can pull in towards your body, so towards your head, and push down. Really stretching out that inner thigh area. And then cross it over, push out, and pull this one in. The more you push against your knee and the more you pull in with this front leg, the more you will feel the glutes stretching at the back there. Glute and outer thigh stretch. Now just hold on behind your knees and sit up, and we're going to come to the front. We're going to bring our feet together and push down. Once again, you can use your hands here. Open up. This is a great hip opener, and it's also really good for stretching your inner thighs. And then for outer thigh, we're going to put one of our feet on top of the other one, and we're just going to lean forward. So you should feel the outside of the leg where your foot's on top, really stretching. The more you come down, the more you're going to feel it. So you come to your low point, keep breathing, and then stretch away from the knee where your foot's on top. Once again, you can walk your hands far out, stretching the side body. And while we're here, stretch over, really feeling that nice stretch in the obliques. And then come up, and we're going to switch, put the other foot on top, and then again just lean forward. You don't need to come low. I don't want you to round your head down like this. I want your back flat and then lean. You should feel it even high up, because that foot being up on the other leg is actually causing this outer thigh and glute to stretch even more. Now walk your hands away from that knee and really push away so you're feeling that stretch here. And then come up and over. And then because we did do a little bit of work for the arms with that ball, just interlace, push in front, and then interlace behind and push your chest forward. So we work the chest, squeezing that ball. And just put your hand on your opposite knee, look to the back, and switch it. Nice tall spine. And that is it. Thanks so much for joining me for Pilates mat lower and abs. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you at the next segment.